the World Bank report, we looked at the consequences of a warming of 4 degrees above the pre-industrial climate. And the findings were really quite startling, even for those of us who work in the area of looking at climate impacts. We found, I guess, one of the most striking findings was the risk of extreme heat waves in the future. Heat waves like we've never seen occur across many regions of the world, often with the highest relative changes, the most important changes occurring in the tropics, but also in countries like the United States and across Europe. Another big impact that we see, which is relevant to the discussion now, is that there's a very big risk of very intense tropical cyclones, tropical hurricanes in the future. Whilst we expect the overall frequency of tropical hurricanes to decrease, the most intense ones could become more common and stronger. And Hurricane Sandy and the typhoon in the Philippines now are an example of the kind of things that are going to get more dangerous and perhaps more common in the future, actually. 2 degree Celsius warming doesn't sound like much, but actually it's a very big change for the Earth. And it's going to have a very big impact on natural ecosystems and on already risky regions on crop production and agriculture. The latest science that we showed in the World Bank report indicates that there's a very significant risk that we might even lose most of the world's coral reefs at under 2 degrees, actually.
The coral reef.
Most of the coral reef systems could go. We saw the risk of a sea level rise of up to 1 metre by 2100 from a roughly 2 degrees Celsius warming. Such changes are actually rather dramatic and will have very severe consequences for coastal communities, cities, livelihoods in many places. In Africa, for example, a 2 degree warming could produce very large damages to already poor countries, to their agriculture, and bring along with it many other health risks. So, of course, one can't catalogue the entire list, but for many of the most vulnerable countries in the world, they already see 2 degrees as an extremely dangerous level of warming.